Hey there, good morning. I am John. Today is Monday, February 27th, 2023. Welcome to a new week. This is my daily vlog, my stand-up, where I am recording what happens and what my progress is each day. As I lost my job some months ago, and instead of looking for a new job, decided to kind of parlay my hobby of content creation into what hopefully could be a sustainable full-time gig. So a new week this week. Let's quickly talk about what happened on Friday and the weekend. We released a trailer reaction video that George produced early Saturday morning. We also continued to release shorts throughout the weekend, as we always do. I even created and published a brand new short on Saturday because I got in a product in the mail. It was another vendor that I mentioned before. Now that we have a little more presence and a little more kind of foothold, contacting someone saying, hey, we kind of would like to review this. They're like, sure, throw it in the mail. It showed up Saturday. So I recorded a quick a short of just showing that I have it and soliciting questions for the review. It's something that I do periodically, excuse me, with some products if I have the lead time, especially if it's a newer product, and I'll kind of go, hey, you know, what questions do you want answered in the review? And so sometimes I can address specific questions that I might not have thought of. It actually helps my production planning process, and it helps to engage and involve the audience a little bit more. So I did that. My wife even said to me, I thought you took the weekends off. And I'm like, I mean, I do, but unless there's something really cool or interesting we need to do, in which case I'm going to do that, which I did. I mean, it took maybe, an hour of my day in total to get that done, but productive. And even that short's done really well. We published another short on Sunday. It was from the podcast, which did incredibly well. I think it's almost 2,000 views now for a short for us, which we usually cap out at around 12 or 15, it seems. As of late, we want that to grow. But again, we are seeing growth. We want it to grow further, right? It used to be nothing. Now it's thousands, and I'm upset. That's not true. Interestingly, out of that kind of sprang the next few projects that I want to do as I start working with this item. So let's talk about today. So today, obviously, I am going to be working on the long form review of this. It's a 50th anniversary Atari plug and play box. And it just came out at the end of last year. It's the gold edition. It's really fancy. So I think it should do really well. I'll give it my full kind of review treatment, open it, analyze it, all that stuff. The kind of thing, that bread and butter sort of thing that has proven performance out on our channel. So I'll be working on that today. I don't expect to get it done today. I expect that's probably going to be like a Tuesday, Wednesday release. Probably. That's my guess right now. We'll see how things go. Tuesday's optimistic, Wednesday's realistic. Is kind of that target. Also, I should mention, I said at the end of Friday that we're really close to crossing 19.3, which we did, and we're well into it, almost to 19.4 now. I think we're 19.33 or something, 30 or 40 beyond that. I'll put it up in the corner. You can see it where we're at as of the recording of this video. But yeah, we had a really good day. We had 20 plus subscribers just yesterday. I would attribute a lot of that probably to the short that did so well. I still have a little bit of a frog in my throat from when my voice was crazy. Like, was that almost a month ago now? Probably 4 weeks ago or so. Still, like, I feel perfect, but my throat is still only about 89%. There's that 10% a little scratchy sometimes, a little lingering. Anyway, so that's what I will be working on throughout today and on the next couple of days. And interestingly, with some schedule rearranging, I have a very heavy podcast recording both tomorrow and Wednesday. So I have some prep work to do for both of those. So I'll have to front load some of that, which will impact my production schedule on the main long form for this week. And out of that item, I actually found a couple other ideas for other videos that I could do right in our wheelhouse. So. And the last little thing I'll mention is just, we'll see how it develops, and I'll mention it very, very briefly here. And that's, for those of you that are following for the real world workforce environment. At the end of last week, I got a little nibble on LinkedIn from somebody who I've known for a good long time, and I know and trust, not from my old company, but from another competitor, another company, who kind of reached out and said, hey, we know your situation, we know what you're doing, and but people here at this company really know you, and Would you be interested in doing any freelancing for that? And I haven't spoken to them any further about it, other than to say I'd be open for discussion. This is still my passion and what I want to do, but I'm entertaining other options as a way to reinforce my financial war chest and add a runway to the project that I'm trying to do. My ultimate goal, if I could just wave a magic wand and say here it is that today, immediately, what I'm doing now is financially viable to give me both, pay the bills, be able to put gas in the car, pay for insurance and all that, and continue to do that. It could be a pipe dream, but the longer I work on it, the more likely it is that it could happen. So if I can find something to reinforce it, to give myself more time to get it done, it's something I'm definitely not going to say no to, or certainly not no to a discussion about, provided it doesn't overwhelm or negatively impact what I'm really trying to do right here, right now. And so, it's like you don't want to tell people no, because then they'll forget you and think, oh, you're off the table kind of thing. So, and I definitely am open to discussion of it. But as I talk to people, I'm definitely going to, I'll be in that mindset of how much time commitment would that be versus what it is I really am passionate about trying to do here. And what's the trade-off? The trade-off is time and money versus, all the time in the world and no money. And I think if being laid off and doing this now for a few months has taught me anything, it's that old truism that you never believe until you get in the middle of it, is it's not necessarily how much money, it's how happy you are doing it. I really just thought that was, a truism to make people comfortable when they weren't making enough money. But come to find out, it's entirely true, and so I'll definitely be factoring that into my decision making going forward. And I'll keep you informed as you're entertained. I'll keep you informed here as we move forward with it and find out what comes of it, if anything. Okay, time for me to get busy today. I want to thank you for stopping by to check out the vlog. If you did, if you're here every day, you know that I love you for that. Thank you for being here. Have a great Monday. Do something good for yourself if you can, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.